Hello, everybody. Welcome to LT Outdoors Sunday Night Live. I'm going to share this real fast here on Facebook like I try to do every week just to get the Facebook crowd going. Not sure if it ever works. I don't know if any of them guys even hop on here, but all right. There we go. All live. I hope you guys are having a great week. I've been having a pretty awesome week, really. It's been busy. I've been catching a lot of fish, and I've been timing baits. I did a video earlier showing off my new lures, so I'm hoping that you guys seen that. If you didn't, I'll be happy to show you guys tonight. Hey there, Jack. How you doing, buddy? Hey, sis. Hey there, Pat. Hey, Alex. How's it going, man? I've got some cool tackle to show off tonight, guys. I'm really excited to show off some of these new baits, and they just kill. They really do. I've been catching more bigger fish this year on these baits that I've ever caught in my life, so it's really awesome. Hey there, Matt. How's it going, buddy? Hey, Rick. What's up, man? Hey there, Josh. Oh, yeah, I'll show off the lures too, Josh. I'm glad that you hopped on it. Reminded me. Hey there, Robert. I got the lures right here with me anyways. But yeah, there's a lot to talk about tonight, guys. That's why I wanted to hop on a little bit early here. My buddy Rick that's on here right now that hopped on, he got to see just how great the flasher is, just how awesome of a tool it is to have with you. And he decided to go out and get one the other day. And I'll tell you what, his catch rate's about to go crazy. He went out with me yesterday and we caught some really nice fish. That's going to be a video. I've already got videos uploaded till next Saturday. And the video I'm working on right now is going to be for the following Wednesday. So I'm like way ahead right now with content, guys. I'll be having 2 videos a week coming out. So hey there, Kurt. Happy Sunday to you too. Hey there, Rodney. Good evening. Thanks, Alex. If you haven't already, guys, hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. Hey, Greg. How you doing, buddy? Good evening, Scott. I sure hope tonight is a good night for my live. I'll tell you what, I went out of my way and contacted the guy that's in charge of running the internet for me and making sure everything stays good. I contacted him, and he rebooted everything for me tonight. So I'm hoping things run smoothly, because I'm really getting tired of losing stuff. Hey there, Tom. Thanks, Greg. Appreciate it. Well, thanks, Rick. I'll tell you, man, I'm happy because it's fun to have somebody else that has a flasher too, because it's, as you've seen, man, it's like a tag team event. You know, you get onto those suspended fish with flashers, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Good. I'm glad, Jack. Thank you. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've got a lot to talk about tonight. If you guys didn't earlier, I did do a video earlier this afternoon showing off the pig pounders because I have them all done. All 20 colors are out now. So anybody that wants to order anything, you just let me know. And I'll put in the orders because they're all done. I've got all 20 colors. I showed them all off earlier. And I know some of you put in orders. I'm just waiting for the payments so I can send them out to you. But lost for a second. Oh, during the lure live show. Well, that was before I called to have the stuff reset because I was watching TV earlier too and was losing signal. So I called. The FL18s are beautiful. Yeah, that's a nice one, Scott. I've got the FL8, just the original, but I love that thing to death. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Well, I might trade it for an FL18 if it was offered, but hey, Denise, how you doing? But yeah, tonight there's a lot to talk about. I've got new lures that I want to show. I've got lures from Freedom Bait that I want to show. As you've seen, I'm using their stuff, and I'm going to continue to use their stuff like crazy. They have some of the best plastics that I've ever seen. I'm going to be out tomorrow, Tad. I'll be out there tomorrow. I've got planned to take the dogs out with me. One thing I want to show off tonight, I printed this out just to show you guys. They just came out, thanks to Rick. They just came out with the 2023 Master Angler Award. This is what it's going to look like, the patch. Hey, Oscar. Appreciate that, man. Oh, I'm jealous. Hello from Alaska. That's cool. This is going to be the new patch for 2023. And as you guys will see in my coming up videos, I've actually caught 3 master anglers now just last week. So I have 3 master anglers on the way. 3 of those patches are, I'll tell you what, I'm so excited. Last year I was trying so hard to get the double digits, and I know I'm gonna this year because I'm already 3 in the hole and it's only January. So it's going to be exciting. But I got a 14.5-inch perch for those of you that seen that. The other day I got a 10.5-inch bluegill, so that's on there, and I got a 9.5-inch pumpkin seed. So the zoom feature, yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool, Scott. Hey there, Dean. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. I've got your order all ready to go too, by the way, buddy. I was showing these off earlier. All the pig pounders are ready. I've got yours all packed up, so be shipping everybody's orders out tomorrow. See, Rick bought a Markham, and I really do like that. I mean, it's all in all, I'd say it's better than my Vexilar, but you know, they do the same things, but I just think the readout and everything's better on the Markhams. One thing I want to show that I think is neat, for those of you that are in my fishing tournament, I know some of you are doing pretty good. There's been a lot of updates going on and a lot of fish caught. My buddy that's on here right now, he sent me these lures. This is his company, Joslin Lures. And as you know, he sent me lures before. He makes special lures. But look at this. On the lip of all these lures is my face. It's my logo from YouTube. One of these is going out. I've got 8 of them. So one of them is going to go to every winner of the tournament. So that should just give you guys another boost to want to go hard. So anybody that wins this fishing tournament, no matter the species, you're going to get one of these cool lures. I've got 8 of these custom lures, a few different colors, but they all got the face on the leg. It's really neat, and it's an honor. So I do appreciate that. That was really nice of you to send me those. Thousands of fish fry. Canceled till May. It's going to be really good fishing this week. I think all over the state, even ice fishing downstate, you guys are going to freeze up. Hey there, Brett. Yeah, it is too. It's a cool lure. I think my favorite color, he sent me a few different colors. Let's see. I had 2 that were probably my favorites. Oh, where's the other one? It's in there somewhere. I really like this one, the one that kind of looks like water. That's a neat one. But again, they all got that face underneath, so they're just really cool. Thanks, Josh. Yeah, Josh McGovern. He's the one that owns and runs this Joslin Lures, guys. Just a really great guy. So if you want a specialized lure done, while you're on the chat, get a hold of Josh. He can make some stuff happen. He makes really cool lures. I can't find I know I've got it in this drawer, but there was one that really had my eye. It was a red one, and I just loved the color combo on it. It just looked really good. Oh, Miss Ruby's doing good though, buddy. She's out there. She's laying on my chair right now. Yeah, it's supposed to be real cold. I think everybody in the state, Brett, is going to be ice fishing this week. I do agree with that. Yeah, they are. I mean, a lot of downstates are, Rodney, but you got to figure that ice, it takes longer for water to warm up than it does to freeze. So if water is already at freezing cold temps, which I'm very sure that it is, all it takes is a good calm night. One of these calm nights, we're going to be in single digits. I'm sure you guys are going to be in the teens. One calm night, you're going to freeze. And it only takes 3 good calm nights to get solid fishable ice. So you'll be amazed, man. It's going to happen. Hey there, Max. How you doing, brother? Hey there, Bob. Loon Lake. I've never fished that one, man. That one's just so dang deep. I've never wanted to put in the effort out there. Hey there, Steve. Now, there's a couple companies I want to show tonight. Obviously, Freedom Baits is one that I want to show off. They're my new favorite company. Hey, what's happening, Aaron? Oh, I'm staying completely positive, Rodney. I've been watching the weather reports for you guys, even downstate, because I want to hit the Saginaw River. It's going to be cold. It's going to stay cold, and that's all it takes. You get the cold nights, and it freezes up. And again, once it freezes, it takes longer to thaw than it does to freeze. So as long as we stay cold every night, it's going to keep building. I got a feeling we're going to freeze up tight this week, especially because it's going to be so cold. Now, I had a friend get a hold of me on Facebook. He runs a company, Dark Angel Tackle, and he sent me, this is out of Michigan, and this guy sent me a bunch of his plastics to try. Now, most of his plastics are like the same shapes and stuff that you see, but the one thing that makes him stand out above the other companies is he has special colors. Like, his colors are way different than the other companies that you see out there. Like, this is the one they call the bonefish, and it's basically just a fish with a bunch of bones. So I told him that I'd be happy to give these things a shot. These are the wedge. Again, a lot of companies make these wedges and stuff, but he's got his own personalized colors. And I told him that I'm all about bright colors, so he sent me a bunch of bright colors to try, which I love. I mean, you can never have too many plastics or anything like that. This is one of his mud bugs. These are in the testing phase right now. Then you've got the Atomic Alien, which is a neat one. Basically any plastic with a whole bunch of legs is going to be great. You can count on that. That's why when I buy plastics, I focus on ones that have a lot of appendages, because stuff like that, see, that's a good look right there at that Atomic Alien. These things are going to kill. Hey there, Bill. But he sent me so many of these, and I'm just super excited to try all this stuff out. Then he sent me, here's the spiders, which is kind of like the Atomic Alien, but they got a longer tail. So, yeah, this stuff here, though, is going to be great, guys. I'm really excited to use it. As you can see, plastics, I mean, I love wax worms. Don't get me wrong. You can catch a lot of fish on wax worms, but if you can get away with catching them on plastics, you might as well use them. I mean, there's no use in worrying about if your bait's going to live or having to stop at the bait shop all the time. You might as well just keep it up and have plastics, because those things stay in your pocket forever. I've had plastics in my pocket since last year. You ain't got to worry about them going bad. So I sure hope so, Brett. I'm going to try to, buddy. I definitely would love to. I really wanted to do that this year. Yeah, Venetton. Well, I can't tell you where to fish, Ben, but Venetton's froze over. I'm going to go out there and try it tomorrow. So it should be thick. I mean, everything up here is 6 to 8 inches. So thump them. You know, though, the funny thing, though, Pat, when you say 50 colors and cents, it's, I don't know. RBM did the same thing. When you say that, they try to make it seem like they have a lot of variations, but they really don't. They might throw some speckles in here and there or something, but I haven't thumped them out myself. I really don't think I have a reason to, especially because Freedom Baits that I'm going to show you next has been doing me so good. I've already caught more 10+ inch bluegills than I have ever caught in my life. And this has been on 3 different bodies of water, all on plastics. I mean, they are just killing this year. So I'm not worried about it. Hey, Robert. Hey there, Parker. Scott, there's always open water out there. That lake's got springs. And plus, you figure you add the snow on top of it, that's going to push all that water from the springs around. And it's going to, I'm sure it's a sloppy mess out there, but I'm sure Tawas Lake's fine. But yeah, I want to show you guys Freedom Baits. I just ordered a whole bunch of baits from them, and I got my order in. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday I did, and I'm super excited because if you've been watching my videos, you know that I've just been hammering them. Snow on the lakes, it would vary, Bill. I don't think there's that much really, like 6 inches tops of the snow on the lakes. It's nothing crazy up here. We haven't had a really bad winter. This is a color that I was really looking forward to getting because it's just a really neat blue. And this is the lure that's called a frogman that you've been seeing in my videos. I've been using these frogmen like crazy. I've used the purple, the chartreuse with black. I've tried all three of those and they have done awesome. But when I seen online that they had this really neat looking blue color, I know this is going to be awesome. I know it is. Sometimes you see colors like that and you just automatically know that they're going to destroy. So I'm super excited to put those to work. You're going to see those probably in the next video that I'm working on. Yeah, the frogmen are awesome. Cool, Rodney. Yeah, they're very fast. Yep. With my order, it only took 2-3 days too. So they're fast. Freedom Baits is, really good about their shipping times. They're good about keeping in contact. If you have a problem, you can get a hold of them online, and they're really good at talking. Just good people all in general. Another neat thing that I think is that helps them stand out above the rest is their baits are actually injected with scent. They don't smell like anything, but they're injected. So when a fish bites these, they're getting really good taste in their mouth and they continue to bite. I've actually had so many fish lately that I've missed drop back down. And I mean, I've pulled the hook out of some of their mouths, drop back down, and they still come up to bite it, even after having a hook in their mouth. I've never had something want bait that bad, even a wax worm. Oh yeah, it should freeze through the cold. And I think, hey there, June, welcome. I think probably the water and stuff that got pushed up on the ice. I don't think, I know this. The water that got pushed up on the ice is going to freeze too. So it's going to be kind of I don't know, you're going to have a slushy layer of top ice that you're going to drill through before you hit the ice. It's going to be kind of weird, but it usually always is this time. So, I mean, I can't really answer that, Ben, because I don't want to say, yeah, go ahead and leave it and then have somebody take it. I mean, I would. I left a permanent out there for years, but it's all up to you, man. All up to you. I mean, you can't. Like I said, I can't tell you that nobody will take it because there's just a lot of crappy people out there, but they sure do, Bob. Yep, end of February into March. Yep, before the ice goes out. Oh yeah, I'm sure, Deke. Yeah. Well, I know the springs. My buddy was out there a few days ago, and he said the springs were pretty dang open. Well, yeah, legally you have to put your name and number and address. Actually, I wouldn't do the number. Legally, if you're going to leave it, you have to have your name and address on a shanty. But I think what he's talking about, Will, is whether it's going to get stolen, which there's no way to tell. I mean, I think you're right, Tom. Yep. The more bites they get, the more, well, it's just like bait, live bait, even wax worm gets tore up a little bit and you start getting more bites. Hey there, Cody. I'm doing all right, man. How are you? Been doing okay. Yeah, I'm hoping to through the ice this year, Bob. Oh yeah, there's a lot of them in Burt, Rodney. Yep. Oh, it's okay, Will. I mean, I thought I understand. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he meant would it get stolen, and there's no way for me to answer that. I personally, I don't trust people in Oscoda anymore, but that's the case. Another thing I want to show you guys from Freedom, you've seen in my videos that I used the A-bomb, because all their baits are named after military terms, which I think is great. This is the A-bomb Junior. You can see with my pinky nail, look how tiny that thing is. Now, the A-bomb Junior is something you're going to want when those fish get finicky and you have to drop down to like a 3 millimeter or even a 4 millimeter. These A-bomb Juniors are going to be perfect for that, because when the fish get sluggish, they're barely opening their mouths. A lot of people say that they're tight-lipped. It's not really how it goes. They just get their metabolism shut down. They have a harder time moving around. So when they do open their mouth, it's not a real vicious crazy open. They just barely suck it in. So at that point, when the fish get sluggish, that's when I would drop down to something like that. It's cool because I got all the colors. I'm pretty excited to try. These. Did you, Rodney? Did you get these ones, the A-Bomb Juniors or the A-Bombs? Also, oh, these are the A-Bombs. You can see these are quite a bit bigger. I mean, still not very big. These are perfect for panfish. I've been killing the bluegills and the crappies and stuff on these. And again, I ordered them in all the bright colors because I'm just a sucker for the bright colors. And I seen they had this really cool glow pink, which is just going to be destructive. I think the walleyes are going to tear this thing up too. So it's going to be good. Oh, the juniors. Okay. You're going to like it. Oh yeah. They've been working good, man. They've been working good. Like I said, I'm so far ahead right now with videos. When I get off of here tonight, I'm going to work on a video that me and Rick shot yesterday, and that's going to put me ahead to the following Wednesday. I've already got a video uploaded Wednesday, got one uploaded Saturday, so I'm really free to just have fun this week. I mean, I'm still going to pump them out and keep posting. And I thought about it. I could put videos out almost daily for you guys, but I tried that stuff last year and I started losing views because I noticed I have to let my videos kind of simmer for a short bit so that everybody has time to watch them, because otherwise, if I push another video out the following day or even the second day, it automatically pushes my video down and makes it look old, and then people won't watch it. So Drake's talking tonight, guys. This is another one here. This is the Hornet, the 2-inch Hornet, which I think is neat. This is going to be a cool. I'm going to open this because I haven't even really got a good look at these. Wow, that is a cool bait right there. Now, this is something here, too, that in the spring, oh, man, yeah, in the springtime, this is something I'm going to be chucking under docks. You're going to be just blown away, guys, by how many like rock bass and smallmouths. I mean, that is a pretty cool lure. Again, Freedom Baits thinks outside the box. That's what I like about this company. They make just oddball designs that you don't see everywhere else. It seems like everywhere else is using the same, same kind of designs, but oh, thanks, Josh. Oh yeah, trout magnet for sure. And I've got all the colors too, so I'm pretty pumped. There's a lot of good colors. This is going to be a fun season, and that's something I look forward to doing this year too, guys, is trout fishing with plastics way more than I've done the previous years. I started doing it last year, and as you've seen, my first opening day of trout season, I caught a big brown. Actually, the biggest stream brown I've ever caught in Michigan, I caught on a plastic. So, yeah, they definitely work. Now, the one video that I've got coming out this week, I think it's the next one coming out on Wednesday. You guys are going to go nuts over. It's called Trophy Bluegills, I believe, and I get the biggest bluegills I've ever caught in my life. So I really think you guys are going to love that one. Now, this here is the Gemma. This here is the Apache, like the Apache helicopter. This is something that I've used in other videos too. Look at it. It's basically just a couple balls with a bunch of appendages. I mean, that is just a neat bait. And the crazy thing about this is these baits, even though they've got all these appendages, they hold together. I thought at first when I tried these that, especially it's hard to have a plastic that small, that soft, that's not going to tear. These things hold up. They will tear after a few hits. But I'll tell you, some of these like the A-Bomb, I've caught 50 or more fish off of one bait before it even tears. So, but yeah, these are the Apache. Gemma, hey, I'm gonna have to start figuring out something to do with these dogs, especially now that Gemma wants to bark. Yeah, spinners work great for sure. Yeah, I see that. If you guys haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. Share the video too. Yeah, definitely. If you guys could share videos, that's always great. Even hey, Gemma, come here. Even the fishing videos, if you guys could share, I really appreciate that. It helps get the word out, because obviously I am working hard for you guys, trying to get the best content. So I do appreciate. I know, right? That's what I need, is give her a shot of whiskey. Dog party. What's up, Luke? Cheers, Sunfish. How you doing? Oh, that's bad, Rodney. I think any dog owner. Come here, Gemma. You want to come up and say hi? Come on. Come say hi to everybody's. No, you're going to be shy now? After just causing all that ruckus, you're going to try and be shy? She's as big as Ruby nowadays, so no, don't bite, baby girl. She's been going out on the ice. You guys are going to see some really cool videos with her. The next video, the trophy bluegill video, you get to see her running around, and she's absolutely nuts on the ice, but it's pretty hilarious. Everybody says hi, Gemma. They're all saying hi. Hey, her tail's just a-going. But yeah, she's playing on the ice like crazy. And a lot of it was funny. I'm sitting there fighting fish, not even thinking about, oh, she's huge. I wasn't even thinking about Gemma, while I was fighting these fish. But then when I'm looking over the videos, I can see her come barreling by me in the video with a ball in her mouth. Or she even found there was a half full water bottle laying on the ice that I didn't know about. Somebody left some garbage, and she found it. And she's running around, throwing the thing around, and just being an absolute nut. You've got 6, dang. Yeah, they get loud, man. Thanks, Greg. Yeah, my arm's a big old bone. Thanks, Rodney. She is. Yeah, good eye, Sunfish. Yep. And it's funny you say that. I did not know what a Dudley even was. I'd never heard of a Dudley before. And I called and asked about her. I was actually a little worried when I seen that her nose hadn't changed, because I know every other one I've seen's been black. But yep, she's a Dudley through and through. She definitely has, Bill. She's huge. Yeah, I might have to start getting her just a big old bone for Sunday nights so that she can sit there and chew on that and be quiet for a little bit. All right, the next plastic that I want to show you guys, this is one that I haven't tried yet, mostly because it's a little big for what I like to use, because I really like to microfish. However, I am going to try this out. This is what Freedom calls the Stinger. It's basically a huge mousey. It's a 2-inch mousey. I believe it's 2-inch. Looks to be about 2 inches, but this is going to be a great bait, especially for crappie. If I'm out straight up fishing for crappies, these things here are going to kill. I ordered a bunch of their special pink, because these are just really cool colors. And then again, I wanted that special blue, because that's just a neat one. And then obviously white. Those are probably my 3 favorite colors. These things are going to kill, though. Okay. Well, the reason she's got all the colors of labs is because her daddy is, oh, I see what you mean. They can come from all colors. Come here, girl. Oh, come here. Yeah, she's a big dog. Big old dog. But yeah, she's a big one. Her daddy is a chocolate, and her mama's a golden. So she's got two different colors in her, but she sure likes to fish. She does get a little over anxious and stuff, I guess. After a while, she wants to just go do her thing, and she does try to wander after a bit. For the most part, she's good. If I start walking, she'll start following me. But yeah, she's definitely a handful. She's a crazy, crazy dog. Now tomorrow, I'm gonna take her and Ruby. As I said earlier in this video, for you guys that didn't hear, I'm gonna go to Vinetton Lake for the first time this winter, because it should be fine right now. I'm gonna take the camera and the battery and all that heavy crap, and I'm gonna take both dogs in the dog bed and the whole 9. So it should be a good time. Yeah, these things are they're good colors. They're gonna work great. Next up, this is the smaller Hornet. I showed you guys the bigger Hornet, the 2-inch Hornet. Now look at this little Hornet here. This is going to be just a destructive little bait too. Now this one I've got in a bunch of different colors. Here's like a dark blue that they've got. Freedom Baits really has a great bunch of color choices, and I mean they've got a lot to offer that I haven't seen other companies do. And like I said, they're thinking outside of the box, which I think is an important thing. Now I see I got 50 of you watching, but only 31 thumbs up. It doesn't show me who hit the thumbs up, but if you could, I appreciate the thumbs up. Next up, I'm going to show you another new bait that I haven't tried. Only reason I didn't try this one is because I hadn't had any yet. Check that little baby out. The Trident. That is almost like a pollywog. I could say something else that it looks like, but this is going to be an excellent bait. I mean, the tail on this thing is going to go nuts. But again, that is that beautiful blue color that I really like that Freedom Baits has. I just know that's one of them baits that I know from looking at it is going to be killer. And then they've got this nice orange, really bright orange, as well as this is like their glow pink. Again, just awesome colors. Absolutely, man. Freedom, man. I'm really impressed with what they got going on. And they, again, white. I think those three are, if I had to choose 3 colors from Freedom Baits, those would be my favorites. Is the pink, that really pretty blue, and the white. Now, they have a lot of good colors, and I've been using them all, like chartreuse and that. But, yeah, you're reading my mind, Bill. It does. It looks like a swimmer, all right. And I like that. I like that a lot. And what I like is it's a good size. You know, I've used them in the past that have been just a lot smaller. That's a perfect bait for big panfish. Now this one here, I'm going to open because I don't even know. I don't think I know what. Oh, no, I do know what these look like. But this is which you guys will get to see this in one of my videos. These are called the Tomahawk. But this is a bigger Tomahawk. The other day I was using some. You'll see it in my video that comes out on Saturday. However, these are the 2-inch Tomahawks, which is bigger than what I was using. Now, I think it's cool that they've got that tail, but I'll tell you, the action on these things in the water is ridiculous. And the fish, I couldn't drop this thing partway down, and they just smash it. It took you a minute. That's funny. Oh. But yeah, the Tomahawk, guys, is really good. This is the 2-inch. I have yet to try the 2-inch. I've only used the little one. But again, I know these are going to work. It's going to be an excellent bait. Yeah, definitely cool. If I didn't mention it already, I'll mention it again. But Tomahawk or Freedom Baits, it's veteran owned, guys. It's a veteran owned company. The one guy's a Marine, the other guy's Navy. So just really cool. I've talked to the one guy on the phone. I haven't got a chance to meet the other, but they are great people. Really nice. Down to earth. Good sense of humor. There's a couple different places where most people park at the Wordsmith Air Base Beach, and then there's also the campground they're both on the same side of the lake. Absolutely sunfish, yep. Exactly. Good quality. You know, I like to support veterans as it is. You know, I've always held them in high regard. And I don't know, they're good. I haven't met one yet that's not been a good person and had a good heart. And their heart's always in the right place about their quality and everything else. They're just doing a great job. And it's all plastics. You know, they have a lot of really great plastics. So again, check out freedombaits.com. That's baits with a Z, not with an S. Gemma brought me a pumpkin because I didn't have any. But this is one that's going to be just destructive as all get out. This one is called the Hellcat. I really think this is cool. Get a load of all those appendages. Again, this spring and summer is going to be wild. As many big fish as I've been catching right now, I am going to catch so many more this spring and summer with these things too. It's just going to be excellent. I can't sell my hornets, but you could get a Panty Pounder and put the hornet on there. Absolutely, Bill. Absolutely. But yeah, these cool baits, again, here's more colors they come in. You know, you've got your really nice bright blues, whites. That's something too. I really like their whites because they come in just a super bright, super clear, perfect white. There's nothing wrong with that white. I've seen so many that come out dirty, just, you know, speckled or whatever. They can't seem to get the whites right, but those are perfect. And there's that cool blue. Just absolutely gorgeous, guys. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, if you haven't already, guys, hit that thumbs up. I see I got a lot of people watching. I really appreciate that. Now, this is something, too, that they offer that I think is really cool. Now, this was also shown on Shark Tank. It's a line cutter, which is neat. I mean, obviously, you can cut your line with whatever, pliers, stuff like that. But the cool thing about these are you can hook these right to your zipper, which I don't know about you guys, but I have stuff to my zipper already. I like to hook I've got a little miniature measuring tape always hanging there, as well as, what else I got from there? Some clippers. So you might as well have some actual, it's just a nice line cutter that you just run your line in, and they're great. Very great. There you go, Steve. Yep. They're very, because I don't know if he's still on here, but Rick, if Rick's still on here, he will tell you straight up, Gemma, she was being so bad the other day that I tried to hook her up to the sled. She usually lays in the sled. She's good about that because I put a mat down for her. Well, I hooked her up to the rope, and rather than laying in it, she decided to drag it all over to follow me when I was trying to hole hop. And it didn't matter. I tried putting a bunch of weight in there to stop her. Didn't slow her down. She was even going as far as using her teeth. She would grab the rope with her teeth and start pulling the sled. She's pretty hysterical on the ice. I will give her that. 23% for a New Year's sale. They might be, actually. They might be. Now, I will say this. If you go to freedombaits.com, I believe they give you a discount when you do your first order. I think it's a sign up for their newsletter or like one of those type of deals. I think your first thing you get something, but also their plastics, guys, are extremely affordable. And I'm not saying they're cheap by any means. They are in the sense that you can afford them, though. These things are like $2 and something a pack. Okay. It is very hard to find affordable plastics. And when I talked to one of the owners the other day, I told him that I really held that in high regard because I think too many businesses nowadays are just trying to take people's money. They are, just overcharging people for everything that they can. They know they can pinch a penny in any way that they can. These guys aren't doing that. These guys are being extremely fair. And again, you can buy these for very affordable prices. Check out their website. I'm not kidding. These are very, very affordable. And I know I'm going to be buying from them for years to come, especially because they're so affordable. And they work. They work really good. So definitely a worthwhile product. Well, she slammed into my Vexilar. She had the sled running at me, right? She was barreling at me when she figured out she could get that sled going. And I thought it was Rick coming because Rick was also coming with the sled. So all I heard was the sled noise. Well, she doesn't have any brakes when she slams into you, and the sled didn't either. She hit me, the sled hit me, and the sled hit the Vexlar and slammed it down in the slush. So it was kind of a mess. Get the newsletter? Okay. Yeah, Gemma's she's a trip, man. It's definitely not a normal day when you got Gemma on the ice. Well, thank you, Steve. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, Aaron. Thanks for putting that out there. I wasn't sure how that worked. I hope I haven't lost you guys because I've got the stupid thing up top saying that my connection is unstable. So, yep, I sure hope I haven't. But again, Freedom Baits. I recently signed up for them, so I'm hoping to get in with them because they're just an awesome company, good people. I know I was talking about that too the other day. You better give me that pumpkin. Yeah, put have a Gemma cam going, and you should have seen her when Rick caught this one fish. He caught a bluegill that didn't want to go down the hole. Gemma pulled it back out of the hole by the tail, and it was funny. She put her face down in there, and then when he did throw it back and it took off, he shoved his. Sorry, Pat. When she did, when the bluegill took off again, Gemma shoved her face down the hole, started blowing bubbles. So she is a goofy, goofy dog. But I apologize right now for any of you that are that I'm freezing up on. So I'm gonna have to message the guy that is in charge of my internet because it's not cool. Hey there, Michael. How you doing, buddy? Now, earlier today, guys, I did a video. I'm going to show you guys all these. I'm going to show you guys all these colors again real quick. I have 20 colors that came out. I showed them earlier, so if you miss it now, you can watch them again late. You can watch them on the other video, but these are going to be my 20 base colors. Now, from now on, the Panty Pounders, when you guys go to order them, these are going to be the colors that I'm going to have. I do have a lot of random colors right now for the Panty Pounders. So if you order some random colors that you want, I do have them. I have a lot. But these are going to be the base colors that I'm going to try and come out with. Oh, they're awesome, Steve. Thank you. I tried to pick my 20 favorite colors. So if you guys want to order any of these, put in your orders. They're going to be on sale from now until the end of March. And then they'll go up 50 cents because their price is going to be normally $3. Right now they're on sale for $2.50. So anybody that wants to order these, you can get them for $2.50. $4 flat shipping. You could order 100 or you could order 2. It's going to be $4 flat shipping nonetheless. But like I said, there's going to be 20. This is the last of them. 20 different colors. I thought I chose the best colors, so back of the sled, the G. Yeah, I got to do something like that. I seen that. I mean, I can buy a harness, and they sell harnesses that I can hook up. I can hook up the GoPro to, so it's something I'm thinking about because it would be pretty funny, especially when I let her out and she goes running after the geese. It's pretty comical to see her go after those geese because they try to go after her. So yeah, actually I'll show those, Steve. Steve House that's on here, guys. He's my buddy that sends me all the Z-Man products. And don't bite that. And recently he sent me a really nice Realtree hoodie and a Realtree shirt. Oh, the shirt I put in my room already, but it's also Realtree. So, yeah, thank you, though, for that. I appreciate that, Steve. Hey, Brandon. Well, that's good to hear, Rodney. The Cobra chickens. Dude, she has no fear. She goes, they've gone after her since she was a puppy. She used to be afraid of them, but now they try to stand their ground and she just thinks of them like bowling pins. She will literally go run out full tilt and just slam into them. They'll go barreling all over, feathers flying. I mean, she hits them hard and then she runs and they come chasing her. It's pretty dang funny. I got to get it on camera. That is for sure. Yeah, she is a crazy girl. Now, something I'm going to do tonight that I almost forgot to do. It is the end of the month. If you guys did not know already, at the end of every month, if you guys are in my Patron program, you have a chance to win a prize. So I'm going to do the drawing right now. Let's see. Here we go. Of course, it's got to make me watch some stupid ad first. Seems like how all these are. Hopefully I didn't lose you guys. I've got that stupid message up again about unstable. There we go. All right. Now let me know if you guys can still see me so I can do this drawing. You see me? Okay, because it says unstable. So I'm going to do the drawing now. This is the patron. You are. Okay. Nope, all's good. All right, here we go. Can't get the right angle. I can't even read that. Oh. Nope, I'm going to redo this. He is actually off. I forgot to delete this guy. All right, redo. Maybe I can get a better. There we go. All right. Well, my little sister actually won, so I'll have to get a hold of her. That's funny. All right. Well, congratulations to Susan. She won this month's patron. So yes, Rodney, if you guys let the ads run, that helps out a lot. That's actually that's one of the most important things, is to let the ads run and to watch the video in its entirety too. Not, a lot of people I know skip. In fact, I don't like to do this. I know some people out there will tell people straight up in their videos, make sure you watch the whole thing, this and that. I did mention it, however, in one of my upcoming videos, that I hope that people start watching them all, because it shows me my average view durations for each video. And most of my videos are only watched for like 7-8 minutes. So it really blows my mind that I could have a half-hour video and only have 7 minutes. It just makes me wonder what parts are even getting watched, Yep, I'll have to let her know. Susan don't get on here very often anymore, so I'll have to message her. But congratulations to Susan. She'll probably win some of my new lures. Like I said, if you guys want to order the lures, please put your orders in now. Email me, let me know how many you want, what color, stuff like that, and I'll be happy to get them out to you like ASAP. I showed this earlier, but I know a lot of you weren't on yet. Recently, it's only been about 3 days, but the Michigan DNR just came out with their 2023 Master Angler patch. Now, this is the patch they're going to have this year. That is a stocked brown trout. And what I love about it is they've got it actually in a stream on a gravel bed. This is as far as I know, this is only the second one they've ever come out with that had any kind of structure. They also had a walleye that came out once that had seaweed coming from the bottom, which I thought was cool. But this is just a neat one. So I'm excited about this. And as I said, if you missed it too, I've already got 3 Master Angler patches coming right now. I've got one now for the perch, one for the bluegill, one for the sunfish. So I'm still going to be out this season, working hard to try and get the most. Susan's excited. I'm still going to go out and try to get the most Master Anglers this year that I can. Gemma, come here. Get out from under there. So it's going to be, I need to start actually like naming it. It's going to be like the race for the Master Anglers or something, but I'm going to try this year to get double digits, which I really think is going to be possible. Also, well, thanks, Pat. I'm also going to be carrying my bow this year. I've got a compound bow that I will be carrying around in my boat. And this season, I'm going to be doing some bow fishing. Every chance I get, when I see some big carp or bowfin, anything like that, I'm going to try and get some Master Angler, because that is another way. Any legal method that you can get fish counts for Master Anglers, which I think is going to be great, because obviously, it's not easy to get a Master Angler carp unless you're out carp fishing all the time to get them, or bowfin, stuff like that. It's all kind of random. So I'm going to target them this year with a bow. Same for garpike. Well, I appreciate it, Aaron. I don't know if you realized, I was going to ask you about this, but you guys, if you've never watched the show Supernatural, Aaron, you might not know the sound bites that I've been using lately, but they're all from, I've got a bunch right now downloaded from the show Supernatural. That was me and my mom's favorite show of all time, and it is an epic show, but that's what I've been using lately. So for Master Angler bill, perch have to be 14 inches. So last year I wasn't able to get one. I did catch one before January last year that got me one for the previous year, but I didn't get any for the following year. So, but yep, I did. Your favorite too? What, the Master Angler, Mike? Yeah, garpike. Yep, I'm gonna be shooting gars this year, shooting carp, shooting a lot of stuff. It's gonna be fun. So, oh, that show's the best, Brandon. I own all the seasons except for the last one. I never. Oh, your favorite too? That's cool, Mike. I had no idea. Yeah, that is the best. That show is the best, man. I could watch it over and over again. It never gets old. Yep, last perch definitely was, Mark. Last perch was actually 14 and a half. It was one of the biggest perch I've ever caught in my life. My biggest perch was 15, and that was a long time ago. The Master Angler thing, Max, it's you can go on the DNR website. They have a list. You can actually look in the back of not a Supernatural. Oh, you got to watch it, Aaron. I know because of what you guys watch and what you guys like. You guys have the same stuff in common with me. You guys would go nuts over that show. You got to give it a shot, man. You and your family. It's a family show. You guys would all like it. But the Master Angler, it's a cool thing that they've got out, kind of like the MEPS. MEPS has something like that too. But at the end of our fishing guide here in Michigan, it's got a list of all the fish species, and it shows the minimum size limits for Master Angler awards. Like, for instance, 14 inches for the perch. It's 10 inches for the bluegill, 9 inches for sunfish, 22 inches for smallmouth. Or 21 for smallmouth. Yeah. And it's, just a cool program. Now, 40 inches is the pike. That's a tough one to hit, but it's just something fun to go out and target. You're only allowed to put in for one per species. So you can get as many species. Like last year, I got 8 patches, which was pretty cool. I think I still have some actually in here. Maybe. Yeah, here's one. Like, here you go, Max. This is what last year's patch looked like. It was an Atlantic salmon. That's what it was last year. This year, though, like I showed you, it's going to be a stream run brown with a gravel bed on the bottom, which I think is going to be great. So, yeah, it's just something fun to get into. And if you get top 3 in the state for the year, they also send you a certificate at the end of the year showing that you were top 3. I have a first place for hybrid sunfish. I got the biggest hybrid sunfish in the state one year, and I got the biggest brook trout in the state one year. So I've got 2 number 1s. I've got a couple number 3s. Same here, Brandon. Me and my mom used to watch it together all the time. It was great. I seen that, Mark. Yep. They've got a new interactive map that shows you where all the master anglers. Gemma, get out here. They got a new interactive map that'll show you where the majority of the master anglers are caught in the state. So it's kind of neat. You can click on a species and see where those species are mostly caught. Oh, absolutely, Max. You got to do it. It's something fun. I mean, it'll be, you're going to get the same patch. You could catch 20 different species and you're going to have 20 of these patches, but every single year they change the patch. So it gives you something to look forward to. I don't know, I think I got 8 different years worth of patches. I didn't get into it big until like 8 years ago. And then I started like pushing every year to get these, but they've had some really, really cool ones. Every year they change them. But this week, guys, coming up on my show, you've got, again, I mentioned it earlier, there's going to be a trophy bluegill episode coming out on Wednesday. When I was out that day, and I'm kicking myself for not keeping it, I caught, it probably was the biggest bluegill in my life as far as width and everything goes. I got a 10.5-inch bluegill, and this thing was just massive. I should have kept it for just to get a mount done because it sure would look pretty right back there. I also caught that same day, I got a master angler bluegill and a master angler sunfish. So it's a straight up trophy series. It's going to be excellent. So I know you guys are going to like that. And then the following, coming up next Saturday, I have a video where I'm out catching trophy bluegills and crappies again. So yeah, DNR has the app too. Yep. The only thing I didn't like about the app is having all those different books and stuff downloaded. It took up a whole lot of space. And like for my phone, I have to keep as much space as I can for my video's sake. So I have to watch what I download. I had to actually delete that app just because of all that space it took up. Well, the one thing they do, Brandon, is I see what you're saying. Yeah, the only thing about that though is if they did that, it would cost the state way too much money because then they would have to have a special patch for each one. Because I've thought about that myself, but it would cost way too much. That comes out of our pockets. They would just jack up our fishing licenses for that. And on top of that, it wouldn't give us anything to look forward to that season. We would never have the suspense to know what that next patch is going to be. And that's something I look forward to every year and we just found out a couple days ago, Rick actually sent me the information about it, but it's fun every year after in February, find out what the new patch is going to be. And it's just something that I get to look forward to. So, but they send you all the information about your fish. They send you information showing where your fish stands for the year. So, I mean, you definitely know what you put in for. I agree, Bill. Yep. I think every state should have that. It's just a good reason. It's a good thing, way to push people into getting out and fishing, but it also gives us something else to look forward to. When we catch a big fish, we can be pumped that it might be something special too. That's something to think about, Mark. Definitely something to think about. I mean, I've asked for people though to send me in videos for the past couple years, and so far the only one that's really sent me any has been Aaron. Like, you guys could send me, as long as it's a family friendly video and it's done right, you know. Like, for instance, if you guys send me a video on your phone, try to send it to me, try to record it sideways, because otherwise if you record it this way, it's going to be cropped, and then it messes the whole thing up. But yeah, you guys could send me videos whenever. Yeah, they could. They could, but yeah, like I said though, I mean, personally, I like to just, because they send you a whole packet showing the size of your fish and then where it stands as far as all the other anglers in the state that put in, so you get to see what you're at. It's basically like a tournament. So usually when I mount these in a plaque in my hallway, I've got a whole bunch hanging up. When I do that, I like to just put the information back there about all the fish right with the patch. That way, if I ever want to look at it again, I can pull it out and check it out. Thanks, Brandon. Tiny hook award for the smalls hook and line caught. Yeah, problem with that, Mark, is, I mean, the problem with a lot of these online tournaments is cheaters, obviously. The next auction, I was going to do one tonight, Joe. The only reason I didn't the past 2 weeks is because we had that one guy complain last week saying, what is this now? Some kind of, what did he say? Like home shopping network. So I just kind of held off for a little bit here. Trust me, I definitely need to do the auctions because it helps out. That's the only way I really cover my gas for the week, to get out fishing. So I'm hurting right now, but yeah, I'll do a auction next week. I'll have something going on. However, I'm not going to do big auctions anymore. I do appreciate the stuff that was donated, but to be honest, it cost me more to ship this stuff than I end up making. Like, it costs way too much for me to ship that stuff. And as far as like telling you guys what to owe me for shipping, I have no idea until I actually put things in to ship, which I appreciate, Joe. You sent me that extra money for shipping, which was great. But man, it costs so dang much. Like, it's just stupid. It's actually really easy, Pat. If you just go to the Michigan DNR website, they have a special section for Master Angler Awards, or you can just Google Master Angler entries, and it pops up. There's a thing that says Master Angler application. You click that. All you have to do is put in your fishing license number. That's something you have to have on there. You have to have a clear measurement photo. You have to have they like to have information on where it was caught. You don't have to be 100% truthful on that, because why give away some of the lakes? But it's pretty easy to put in though. But again, guys, I'm hoping this week we're getting into this super freeze throughout the state of Michigan. Up here, we're going to be in the single digits for most of the week. And downstate, like Bay City, was going to be in the teens. So it's a really good thing. I have a feeling this week the Saginaw River is going to lock up, which I'm really hoping for. As soon as it does, I might just have to go down there. It would be tough to camp there with the girls because I'd be scared if they got loose in the city, obviously. So I'd have to figure out something. I sure would like to camp down there, though. But I'll at least make a couple trips down there, because I've got a spot that I really want to hammer this year for walleye. It's going to be great. So, negative tomorrow near you? Heck yeah, man. Most of the state is, Bob, but like I said earlier, it's not going to matter. I mean, you get into that cold of temperatures and everything locks up. It's supposed to be calm most of the week, super cold. It's all going to freeze fast, and that's it. And once it freezes, it's harder to get rid of than it is to get. So, all right, have a good night, Pat. And thank you for hopping on there. I appreciate it. Yeah, if any of you guys have a chance, hop on the Freedom Baits website. Again, that's Freedom Baits with a Z. Hop there, check out their gear. They have a lot of great stuff. In fact, something I didn't show tonight from Freedom Baits, I'm going to pull one of these out. I haven't done this yet. This is something I'm super excited to throw this year for perch and rock bass. Look at these little split tail minnows. I don't think I've ever seen such a nice soft plastic that's that tiny with a split tail. That is going to be so, I mean, for those of you that watched my videos throwing for giant rock bass under docks, these are going to be stupid. I ain't going to be able to throw these under a dock without getting smashed. Smallmouth bass and rock bass. I need to get these in the pink and blue and white. But these are going to be destructive. Yeah. Freedom Baits, man. That's where it's at. Cool. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate that, man. High of 0. Yep. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. You get a calm night that's below freezing. All it takes is to get that little bit of skim ice over, and then the very next day you'd be amazed how much it can be, how thick. You'll get 3 inches in a couple days if it's that cold. -10. Oh man, that's crazy, Ryan. I knew you'd be way cold there. Oh, exactly, Rodney. I definitely want to do that. Yeah, I'll try them on. I've got those micro Ned jigs that Steve House sent me. I'm going to hook these babies up to those micro Neds. It's going to be crazy, especially with all the giant rock bass and stuff in the river. Oh, here's that. I was looking for this earlier. I didn't have it put away yet. This is my favorite that my buddy here sent me. And again, these have the LToutdoors has my face on the bottom. So for any of you in the fishing tournament, if you win, there's 8 lures that you've got a chance to win. That's my favorite color right there. I really like that pattern. Oh yeah, for sure, Bob. You're in Green Bay? Well, I hope you freeze up though this week, buddy, because I'm hoping to see some. I want some of you Wisconsin folk to send me pics of those browns. I know you get giant browns over there on the lakeside. Well, thank you, Johnny. I hope you have a good week too. I appreciate it. Very nice, Mark. Yep, Thursday's all. I mean, after that bit of cold, it's going to be good. Well, I'm going to hop off of here, guys. Again, thank you all for hopping on. If you'd like to order any of my pig pounders this week, message me. Just email me, LToutdoors15@yahoo.com. Let me know how many you want. Let me know the colors, and I'll be sure to send them out. All the colors are done, so they're ready to rock and roll. But I hope you guys my videos this week. Thanks again for everybody that comments on them. It's the like buttons. I appreciate everybody. The price for them, Mark, is $2.50. They're a little more than my Panty Pounder because they're bigger. So thanks again, guys. Have a good night. I appreciate you all.